Good morning. Welcome back to Silverrun Forest. We just had our coffee. It's raining a little bit, but it says the sun is coming out. It's a bummer because the tractor's still on the field. I went to town last night, literally just... Yeah, you can see it. We cleared all the rocks, we cleared all the stumps, and just cultivated. And cultivated and ploughed and cultivated, so we've got a huge big area that when it's finished is going to be beautiful, lush and green, hopefully. And then we just got our farm island in the middle. So yeah, we bought a new cultivator, new planter, because obviously this field is huge, and even now it's struggling. So I did plant some trees around the outside there, as you can see. When they start to grow, we'll have a look and make sure there's no gaps, but I was really trying to sort of build a bit of a border so you could, our farm was separate, if that makes sense. That's what we're up to. I've got some trees we got to take up to the sawmill, I think. We'll have a quick look. There's the sawmill. Oh, the sawmill's still full, so it's no rush. There is a few humps and bumps in this land, as you can see, like little nipples, little freckles, whatever you want to call them, little mounds just there. So I don't know how it's going to go if we were harvesting. It is a little bit wonky, so we may try and take that out of it if we can. Yeah, it is a huge area. It's taken lots of time. So it's been good, but I mean, it's raining. There's not a whole lot else we can do. We can't do any field work, so we're sort of, this isn't making a mess. It's leaving it nice and clean. There is some trees over there. There's about 10 trees along the front here and about 10 across the back that we're going to clear out. That's why we've planted some around the perimeter of the property, just to make up for the ones that we're taking out, make it all neat and tidy, and then we'll be able to see straight through to the river. Should be golden. That's where we're at so far. Nothing else has really changed. Just I don't know if it's going to be able to pull it up this hill. 500 and I don't even know how much horsepower this thing's got, but she definitely struggles. But at least this time you can see all the little trees. Now we've cleaned it all up, you can see all the trees we planted all the way along the top there. Trying to stay on the grass, see if we can get some more traction. But she definitely struggles pulling up here. We may need to go a little bit wider over there because the tree's out in the grass field, but come on, you can do it. I think I came down this side last time. I don't think I've actually driven up the whole lot. But I did start it with our little cultivator, and yeah, I'd still be going all the way into like June, July, I think, if I had that one going. But we're getting it done, so a big majority, all the hard stuff's done right around the edges, but she gets really steep here, like it is super steep. Sort of got me worried if it's going to be able to pull the cedar. Yeah, that's slow, eh? Our trees should cut across here somewhere, I think, unless I stop them coming through here. Oh, there you go, up here, look. I don't know if there's any on that corner there. They start again here and go right around the edge there, so we should have pretty much covered it off. If there is any gaps, like I said, we can throw some more in. It's not a huge deal. But that's where we're at the moment. Just, yeah, shouldn't be too much longer. You know, 10 more passes maybe, and this will be done. So I will scoot back and see you once we've got this done, and we can see what we're going to get up to next. Alright, we're back at it. We're still at it, actually. Not back at it. We haven't left. We probably... I'm thinking I might go right around the edge and just get all them little gaps that we can see too, just so it's fully filled in. It's going to be super hard around the light posts with this big beast, so I may come back with our little one and just see if we can, I don't know, we'll see what we can do in a second. But yeah, if we can get it right up in the edge, that's going to be the goal. Instead of having, I just don't think we can gravel paint along there at all, so see how we can go, because I know the edge of the map's right here, so it's a bit hard to get anything else sorted. Get the light post with me, that's fine. Lifted it, did it? No. I mean, that's better. Try again. That'd be right. Go away, traffic. I've got to turn my beacons on. Oop. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit fiddly, but I think it'll be worth it once we've got it done, because it's going to be not patchy. It's better. It's just going to be hard to get a seed around it as well. But at least it's all going to be as consistent as we can get it. You know what I'm saying? But we will clear off a little bit over there where that loader is. That's ready to go. We can do the trees over there shortly. Sort of a bit nervous. I'm just not sure if that seed is going to be able to run very well on these hills, but we're going to find out. Worst case, we do have the smaller one that we can bring over and just do more laps with it. It's not such a big deal. This would be good if we can get it all done with the bigger one. I just have to run over this sign. Give the council $80 for him to come back and re-stand it. That'd be right. It's always a huge tractor with an 18-metre cultivator on it, and you just keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. Alright, so we'll lift it just up here. And then go up to there, finish that edge off. I'm not too fussed being perfect, but just down that front there, I just wanted it to look pretty. I don't really mind either, it's just a little bit of OCD kicking in, I guess. Alright, that's going to do it for us. Let's see if we can, this tractor's working hard, hey? We brought all the gear up here, we've got both the tractors, I've got the tree planter still in there so we can put some more down. Oh, crash counter. And again. I'm going to try and get in there at the moment because we might need to use it again, so. After I spent all the money on this, I really hope it does seed. It does grass. Let's get this thing opened up. Pretty decent size. Ones that stick out at the back are a little bit harder to handle, but turn on, lower. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's definitely putting some down. So this is actually a planter, not just a regular seeder, so that's why it's leaving a bit of a different groove, but it is throwing down a layer of fertilizer, which should be helpful. And now that we have this field laid out, in theory, if we decided to put a crop in there, we should be able to get it to work and do it if we do a couple of header rows. So yeah, this is the part that's going to be a bit of an issue, is getting it all done around these signs and light posts. Yep, we messed up there. Too close. Nearly. I probably should have brought the little seeder around and done around here first. Would have been easier. Thought we got most of it though. Probably got as close as good as we're going to get it, I'd say. I think if we do ever decide to put a crop in here, we might put concrete back along the back behind these things. It was just, by the time I come around with the cultivator, it was already too late, because I'd already gone out onto the road in some sections, so I sort of had to fix it, if that makes sense. Damn. Having a shocker. Big patch miss there. I guess a pretty tight turning radius on it, so that's a good thing. I thought there was only 2, but there's 3. Dang it. There must be some force on it, because as soon as we hit, it just throws the tractor sideways. As close as we're going to get it without hitting. It's not perfect, but that's what we're going to get, because we're wasting a lot of seed going around in circles. Now we just got to hope that it's going to let us. Yeah, see, that's the thing I was worried about. Getting close to the edge there, it kicks you out like that. Turn. I keep turning, it should try and straighten itself up and pull itself straight, and maybe it'll get to the edge. That's about as good as we're going to get it there. A little bit on the edge like that. It's just weird the way they've done the map, like it's that curve in it. It curves back towards the house here. And then in a minute, it curves back left, so you can go further across, so I don't know. She's definitely struggling. It's getting it done though. Just slowly. Alright, I'll keep doing some laps and then we'll pop back so you aren't sitting here bored with me. We're just ducking over here to grab the eggs and any productions that are full. Kept getting a message, no more room for new eggs. Come and take them all now. How they going for feed? Well, they need food. Have to get them some wheat over here, get them all topped off. Don't know if any more are going to pop out. We'll just wait a second. That was close. Lucky you laid lots of eggs, ladies. Otherwise you would have run out of food. How are we going for the cows? They look like they've still got food. 160. Lots of milk. We'll probably bring some more over for them as well, just to top them off. We'll have a quick look over here and see if they need any in this production building. I don't know what we need eggs for in there, but there you go. At least they'll be full. Hate how it does that. Just gets them in that little thing and boom, throws them away. Pain in the booty. What else we got in there? Cheese. I think that's getting sent to the potato factory. I've got a lot of the productions now just on distributing, so wherever they're needed they go to. Which is good and bad, because there's buildings like this that we don't want planks going to, but because it takes planks, they're going there. That's a bit of a pain in the bum, but it is what it is, you know, like, to have productions running, you need this production running and that production running, and you just end up running around the whole map all day, and it's just a pain. It's a good way to make money, but it can just be a bit painful every single episode doing the same production, so I try to do the distributing and then we just pick up the end products. First, I think that's our first pallet of mashed potatoes too, isn't it? I haven't seen a green box here for a while, but we'll double check all of our ingredients in here and see what they're all doing. Strap them down. We've got heaps. We've got sunflower oil, vegetable fat. That's too full. Premium potatoes. That needs water and potatoes. We have plenty of both. But that's out of space. French fries is premium potatoes and the vegetable fat. So why isn't it making them? Why is it saying materials missing when we have... Maybe there's too much starch. Do we need starch for any of our productions that we're doing? That is the question, because if we don't... Potato pancakes, they need eggs, starch, fat and potatoes. Alright, let's turn that one on. And that may fix our out of space thing. And then when we get eggs, we just bring more eggs down here. We'll come back and check that, make sure that we have enough. Once it gets space. Premium potatoes, we've got heaps of potatoes and heaps of water, so let's just kick back into action and kick back off. It's because of the starch, it has to be. So let's go to starch. Wrong facility. Can we sell some of the starch? We'll do that, let it sell, there we go. It's not the greatest option, but it's at the moment that's all we got to, that's all we can do to keep our productions chugging along is clear some space, I guess. There's not a whole big storage area inside that thing. And by the looks of it, not a lot of them use heaps of the same. There's not a huge storage, I guess, except for potatoes. Everything else is very minimal. How much starch is in there now? 3,000 litres, so we'll set that back to distributing. Vegetable fat is running. Premium potatoes is running. Everything's running again, so I guess we're just going to have to pop in and clear out some of these items sometimes here and there. Oops. And then if we keep doing that, it should keep producing. I have also seen the sell everything container that we use in a lot of our maps. I think a lot of people use it actually because it's a great mod. You can actually use them now to sell log containers on any map. There is a mod, a container station mod you can put in. I think that's about $3 grand. But I've just seen Schultz Modding had an update for their one, and you can now use that to sell log containers, so that's super handy. I might try that out later and just make sure it's all the same price. I'll just do 2 containers with the same amount of logs, like these trees that are all identical. Starch is not accepted here, why wouldn't it be? Fabric can go in there because I don't want to sell the fabric. There you go, starch is selling. Wicked, that all sold. So all of that junk that was holding up our productions is gone. And if we need more eggs in a rush, we can always go to that production building there and turn the eggs onto storing instead of distributing. And they'll get dropped out so we can take them elsewhere. Got a few logs laying around from that last trailer load that went flying everywhere. What do we need here? Planks long. 4,400 litres. So tomorrow there should be some. Did we turn that off? We may have turned that off. Planks long is set to distributing. So let's put that on storing. That can drop some up the top for us. And we might take a load of lumber up there, and on the way back, bring back some long planks. See you up there. Okay, we got all that sorted out. That tractor's there, that can run both those implements. That's not a huge issue for us. Oh, we've got to attach everything, unfold it, I mean. Oh, that'd be bloody right. Always the way. That tree can come out now. But I love this harvester. This thing's just a beast. It rips through it. 17 kilometers an hour. Nice big header. Nice big holder. Just chewing it up. What is the... Yep, 100%. That's what we wanted. Just wanted to double check to make sure we had it all right. Too late now anyway, but it's good to know moving forward. We've got at least trees down here that we can get rid of too. If we wanted to put any extra animals or something else there, so we still have plenty of usable land. We don't need to purchase any more right now. This field is bigger than normal. We did extend it out right as far as we could. I think it's straight, but let's turn the worker on and see what happens. I think when I planted all the trees, I moved them far enough back that we wouldn't have any issues with the machinery hitting them, except for that one there because it's not where we planted. But they can easily come down and be replaced. I could also come along this top edge here on a row of trees. I don't think we're going to be building a property up on top of there, but hey, holiday homes. Oh, I didn't clear up here because we couldn't. I think it's the edge of the map. Let's try, see if we can drive through there. No, that's weird. Why didn't I clear them ones out? Well, that's a job for us. We can come in here with a tree be gone and get all those little yucky ones out. And maybe throw in some of the nice new ones that we're going to put in. We've still got heaps of saplings to do that. So that should be fine. Let's see how it all goes. We did extend out along here too, but it is on an angle to follow the ground, so it'll be interesting to see how the wider harvester can handle it. turn on. Wrong button, my bad. All that 6,000 litres, 4% full, so shouldn't even need to worry about emptying the hopper for this little field, or not little, but this field. It'd be good if we did, because that means we got lots and lots and lots, but I don't think we will need to. It's weird how the field goes this way there, but straight there. Interesting. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think we should put in this field the next go round. We've got all the equipment there. That is a direct drill, so if we don't want to, we don't actually have to cultivate it. We'll zoom down here and just run all the straight edges and good to go. It looks like it's been harvested now. Oh no, there it is. Alright, I've got cruise control on. I'm going to get this finished and we'll see you when we get it sorted. Okie dokie, we're just back here grabbing the last of the logs that we had dropped down. We might get these. I was going to take them to the wood turner, but yeah, let's take them over there because there's going to be more logs we can get over near the new farm, and there's also some over there on our left that I want to clear off the road and put something a bit nicer in. Let's zoom down through here and we'll have to bring the skid steer and the stump grinder down, tree be gone, whatever it's called, and clear out all of the stumps that we're leaving so we can plant the new ones. Haven't been on the roller coaster for a little while. Maybe we should go for a bit of a spin this afternoon in case. Oh, the weather's looking good, so we'll be fine. I took them all, I wasn't expecting that. We're going to be able to squeeze through here though, that is the question. This trailer's longer than the normal one we use. Looks like we got it. Woohoo! Alright, so we got our tree harvesters up at the other farm. The new farm, so we might duck up there and grab another load. Then we'll come back once we clear all up there we need to clear. We'll come back and grab all the ones across the front here. They don't really blend in that well, so we might put in some pine or some maybe the redwood ones. So far everything's good. All the animals are sorted. We've got a bit of wool over there we've got to collect. I have the metal self-sending. We haven't planted back in there yet. The metal is going to wherever it's needed to going. I think it's got to go to the bathtub one, furniture one. I think a little to the boat club. So yeah, what I was thinking of doing here is just clearing out the ones along here, and then the ones along down the front there. The ones along the back here can stay, but just clearing out them ones along. What happened here? Needs rolling. Dang it, why didn't that get rolled? Well, we'll have to fix that before we finish up. We've also got to get our telehandler here. Do we have one up the top? I think there was one up here, wasn't there? Will we send it back? No, we sold the one that was here because we weren't using it. Pardon me, we had 3 telehandlers I think, so I got rid of a couple. That one can stay there, but this is the one here that I need. I like these ones, they got the 1600 kilo weight on the back. They don't have the push bar like the front like the yellow one does, but having that 1600 kilo weight on the back and the tow hitch, you can take off that weight and have a 3-point, or you can put a heavier aftermarket weight on as well, but that 1600 makes a huge difference. I haven't had to really worry about it, so haven't seen the train for a couple of episodes. Not that I can recall. Gotta be careful saying that though, otherwise we'll get wiped out by the next one. Alright, he's on his way. Too many vehicles. See how this one goes on the angles. The Volvo doesn't go the greatest. This one isn't the auto line either. It's an aftermarket one. But it does the bigger, fatter logs, which don't make any difference here or this one with these ones because they're just standard. The center pivot's a bit funny sometimes to get it where you want it to go, so make it a bit harder. I had it perfectly that I moved. There you go. But yeah, I've tried a few different ones. I think we leased this one just to test it out. The Volvo does work okay. It's a bit slower to get anywhere, to do anything. So yeah, this one's probably better if you're going to be mobile, go into more areas. The Volvo's probably better if you're going to be stationary. None of them are really good to do, from what I've tried, to do like hillsides and stuff. I get a bit better picture. Painful. Have to get a skid steer down here too. We can clear out the stumps. I think our telehandler's finally stopped. It was going around and around in circles over there a minute ago. That's a bit of a pain in the bum, that one, wasn't it? Moved at the last minute, you bugger. I think I might give the Volvo a shot after this. The train just went past after I said we haven't seen it much this episode, so it's out of our way for a little bit. 3 or 4 trees down now. Because we got a couple over here still. Park this beast out of the way. Have a go in the Volvo. Turn on the header. See how the auto line works on the angles. Doesn't look like it's going to work today. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm going to clear more of these down. I won't make you sit through this painfulness. But we'll get back to you when we're loading up the trailers and see how the difference looks from up at the house. That's the only reason we're doing it. We're just clearing these ones out from here so the view's still there. And then we'll replant fresh ones elsewhere. So we're not just taking them down for giggles and shiz. We're doing it so when we wake up in the morning we can look out and see that beautiful water. So we might put like an extra row around the front there, and whatever we cut down this episode we'll end up planting more anyway. So we got where are we? That's not going to work because I saved it and came back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'll count the stumps over the other end, and that's how we know what we got to cut back. So we will get it sorted. All right, see you soon. All right, we cleared all of this top row out. I'm just going to try and squeeze. I was going to try and squeeze these 2 or these 3 on top of the trailer. Pretty full. Yeah, this whole row's done now. I've still got a few stumps there to clear out. We did clear out the ones that were along here. It was making it a bit hard to move the excavator around. It kept getting stuck on them. So let's see. This thing's just a game changer, especially if you're not on console PC with super strength. The bag lifter. It is amaze balls. We've still got like 10-15 trees to clear down there, and probably 10 more along the front side near the roller coaster. Come on, you can stay up there. Just stay there. Get a strap on. Where's the strap? Strap! Strap! Where's the straps? I'm trying to put a strap on. There should be one there. Come on, man. If I lock it down, that's probably going to lock in our telehandler, so we will see, I guess. It didn't, which was surprising. Right, let's get this up to the sawmill. Sawmill's going to be chockers. There's 108,000 litres in there already, plus half a trailer load still sitting there. And this big rig heading up there with more, so should not have an issue with timber up at the sawmill for a little while, I'd say. Been a while since we've done a lot of timber runs. We've filled up the paper mill, or close enough to it, I think. I'd call it close enough to it. Yep. We filled up the wood turner. We filled up the sawmill. We've overloaded the sawmill. We've harvested our field. Oi, hang on to her. Oh, wow. That was gnarly. At least we're still on all wheels, that's the main thing. We're all alive, we're still going. Probably shouldn't take that corner at 140. I love this truck, it just goes well. These guys just... they don't stop. Uh-oh. Truck didn't want to start again then. But we were done for him, sitting there going, I love this truck, and next minute she dead. I need to set up my steering wheel and foot pedals, and I've got to get used to driving in cab. Obviously, you can tell just by then that I don't have much experience. It's always usually out here like this. 2 crashes, truck's a write-off. 20 hours on it. Time for a new one. I have to have a look at this field on the way back too. Oh, there's a log there. We must have dropped that last load. Sorry, my bad. Let me pick this one up. Yep, it's only 340 kilos. Thankful to the roller coaster super strength. Oh, it's not gonna... isn't gonna take it. Doesn't want to know about it. Short person syndrome. Why are these straps working? On the other trailer, they just snap in whenever you want them to. Got it. Lucky. Oh, there's a log right in the back of the truck, so that's not good. Hopefully this other trailer will be getting close to empty. We can bring that one back with us. Legal with the weight balancing. Wizardry. Still half full. Come on, float out, you can do it. Why do they come forward but not back? Come on. Float away. This trailer just does not like losing logs. Oh, that's too heavy. Oh, that's not good. They got the shakes. Making a real mess of this. We might just lease another trailer for the afternoon. I think those ones are all going to be too heavy to lift off as well. Yeah. I also think because we don't have all of the productions in the sawmill running, or they are running, but they're... see, they can't make any more. turn them on to storing so that can empty out, then it can kick in. So we're not making prefab walls either. So it's going to take a little while for these to all empty out. So alright, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, because that is just a cluster in there and we don't have any empty trailers, so we might go back and lease a trailer and fill it up with the leftovers we have sitting there, and then we'll bring the rest of it up and empty those trailers out tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like if you already haven't, and a subscribe. Leave a comment down below, let us know what you want to see, what we shouldn't be doing, what we're doing wrong, if there's anything we can help you with. All comments are appreciated. Need to fertilise that tomorrow. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.